This is Our House, written by Michael Rosen and illustrated by Bob Graham. George was in the house. "This house is mine and no one else is coming in," George said. "It's not your house, George," said Lindy. "It belongs to everybody." "No, it does not," said George. "This house is all for me." Lindy and Marley went for a walk over to the swings. "It's not George's house, is it?" said Lindy. "Of course it is not," said Marley. Lindy and Marley looked in the window. "It's not your house, George, and we are coming in." "Oh no, you are not," said George. "This house is not for girls." Freddy was walking past with Rabbity. "I have come to put Rabbity to bed," said Freddy. "You can't," said George. "This house is not for small people like you." Freddy took Rabbity for a ride in the car. Charlene and Marlin fixed the front wheel. "George won't let me and Rabbity in the house," said Freddy. Charlene and Marlin, Freddy and Rabbity headed straight for the house. "Stop right there," said George. "We are coming in to fix the fridge," said Charlene and Marlin. "Oh no, you are not," said George. "This house is not for twins." Luther's jumbo jet landed in the house. He went to get it. "Where do you think you are going?" said George. "Flight 105 has crashed," said Luther, "and I am coming in for the rescue. Fire! Fire! Wee-oo! Wee-oo! Wee-oo!" "You are not coming in here," said George. Luther radioed for help. "Calling Dr. Sophie! Calling Dr. Sophie!" "Can I help you?" said Sophie. "We can't get at the plane, Doctor," said Luther. "Leave it to me," said Sophie. Sophie and Luther pushed through the crowd. "Make way for the doctor," said Luther. "We are coming in," said Sophie. "Oh no, you are not," said George. "This house is not for people with glasses." Rashida had a plan. "I'm going to tunnel in." She poked her head under the house. "Go away," said George. "This is my house." "Well, this is my tunnel," said Rashida. "Well, tunnel somewhere else," said George. "This house is not for people who like tunnels." It was getting very noisy around the house now, and hot, and George wanted to go to the bathroom. "I am going to leave my house now," said George, "and no one can go in it when I'm gone." George went to the bathroom. Lindy, Marley, Freddy, Rabbity, Marlin, Charlene, Luther, Sophie, and Rashida went straight into the house. George came back. There was no room for George. "This house is not for people with red hair," said Charlene. George started to shout. George started to cry. George started to stamp his feet and kick the wall. Then he stopped. He looked. "This house is for people with red hair," said George, "and for girls and small people and twins, and for people who wear glasses and like tunnels." "Because," shouted Lindy, Marley, Freddy, Marlin, Charlene, Luther, Sophie, and Rashida, "this house is for everyone."
The end. Thanks for watching and staying with me. Don't forget to subscribe.